Hello everyone, Mark here with Mark's Max Muscle, and today is the day that we find out which is the secret version of Lee Priest that I had set aside to take on the winner of the Lee Priest Open. And judging by this first front double bicep, and it looks like I may have spoke too soon. This version is a lot smaller, not nearly as impressive from this front double bicep, of course. This version is none other than the 1994 Arnold's Classics. The Arnold's Classics. I like to add that S after Arnold's. That's the way Arnold says it. But of course, I picked this version for a reason. It's not very impressive here in the front double bi. But take a look at this rear double bicep. I don't think that I've ever seen Lee Priest look quite so conditioned and sharp from behind. Look at those glutes and look at the Christmas tree. Those lower lat insertions are much more prominent in the 94 version as opposed to this much larger version of 97. Definitely bigger, but of course, as we all know, bigger is not always better, especially when the conditioning is much sharper like it is here in 94. I would give the advantage here slightly to the Arnold's Classics. We all remember this rear lat spread from 1997. This was an awesome rear lat spread of Lee Priest. I even got a couple of comments on it. Have a look at the rear lat spread, if you will, of 1994. Unreal. I will admit the lats may not be quite as jetting out as far in 94 as they are in 97. A little bit more muscle there. But look at the Christmas tree advantage. Look at the traps. Definitely an advantage. And when I look at the glutes, like I said, I've never seen Lee Priest's glutes look quite so striated as they do here at the Arnold Classic 1994. There is a slight advantage in both of the back shots, in my opinion. Of course, that front double bi went to 1997, of course. So this competition is still up in the air. Pretty hard to say here in the front lat spread. To say one was better than the other, it would be pretty ignorant. You cannot see those lats at all in 1997. The shadowing, the lighting is not the best. In 94, the lighting is perfect for a front lat spread. Look at those lats. Now that I look a little closer, I would even wager to say that he does have a better set of lats in 1994. But if you look at the legs, they're a little bit bigger in 97. Slightly inconclusive. Maybe a small edge to 94 in the front lat spread. The ab and thigh pose, however, is definitely going to 1997. No ifs, ands, or buts. Look how much larger his thigh is. Now, when you're considering the best version of Lee Priest, when your legs are that much bigger, then yeah, it is a better version, of course. But there is still one more pose here, and it will be the side chest pose. Of course, judging by this, and 97 is your clear winner. Much bigger, harder, and grainier. Look at the size of the pec. Of course, it is a different side there, and I believe that his left pec is bigger and more developed. Notice the left pec is the far pec in 1994, and it is much larger and more striated than the far pec in 97. Food for thought there. His left pec is bigger. But having said that, at the end of the day, it may be hard for some people to make a decision on this. 1994 Arnold Classic definitely had some good qualities. That back development was perhaps the best that he has ever had. Of course, the 1997 Mr. Olympia version, I believe, dominated in most of, if not all, of the front shots. And if it was close in the back shots, if it comes down to a mathematical equation, I think the 97 Mr. Olympia version would outmuscle the 1994 Arnold Classic version. So, it is in my humbled opinion that the 1997 Mr. Olympia Lee Priest remains at the top of the heap. And he was able to fend off his first challenge to that throne. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.